A certified public accountant is accused of stealing more than $100,000 from a Sioux Falls construction company.
45-year-old Paula Dockendorf is charged with a felony grand theft. The alleged crime dates back to 2023 and 2024.
Court documents do not include a specific dollar amount, just that she's accused of taking between $100,000 and $500,000. The Emory woman is currently out of jail on bond, but online records show she is under supervision.
She's scheduled to make her first court appearance in Lincoln County later this month. State records show that as of this morning, Dockendorf was still licensed as an accountant in South Dakota.
It's day 24 of the government shutdown, and federal workers are heading toward missing a full paycheck this week.
That's why First Dakota National Bank has brought back its federal employee shutdown relief program.
The last time they had the loan available was 2019, when the government shut down for over 30 days.
The program is meant to help those that have been affected by not receiving a paycheck and being laid off with the federal shutdown. So First Dakota is offering an interest-free, no-fee loan for 3 months of net pay.
If you're interested in the loan program, talk to your local First Dakota banker. To learn more about how it works, you can follow the link under the story on KELOLAND.com.
Governor Larry Roden will be at the Sioux Falls Regional Airport later today.
Roden will be making an announcement regarding airports. The South Dakota governor will be joined by both Sioux Falls and Rapid City leaders.
We'll live stream the press conference on KELOLAND.com starting at 1 o'clock.
Well, now let's get a check on our weather with meteorologist Scott Munt. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, Summer. Good morning, everybody. We are looking at a warm day. Temperatures will be above average. We'll get our numbers to upper 60s, lower 70s in western South Dakota, near 70 in Pierre. We'll go upper 50s, lower 60s across eastern and southeastern KELOLAND, as we'll have a mostly sunny to partly cloudy sky. And Brian will have more details on your forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. There's a place to take your unwanted prescriptions this weekend.
National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day is tomorrow. You can drop off your unwanted prescriptions at the Law Enforcement Center in downtown Sioux Falls.
Since the last one was 6 months ago, you may have some unwanted meds now you want to get rid of, so please take advantage of that opportunity. The box is here in the front lobby of the Law Enforcement Center, so please take advantage of that.
The event runs from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. tomorrow.
A 4-day event celebrating hundreds of pups kicked off yesterday at the W.H. Lyon Fairgrounds.
The Sioux Empire Kennel Club All-Breed Dog Show will feature around 500 dogs. With so many contestants, the organizers say it's beneficial to have a well-trained dog.
The judge will be examining the dogs and finding which is the best representative of that breed. Then they go on to the 7 different groups. So you've got your sporting group, non-sporting, herding, working, and the like. And they select the number 1 from each one of those. And then those 7 dogs will go in the ring at the end of the day and be awarded Best in Show.
There are also obedience and rally trials at the show, along with a dog costume contest. The show is free to attend.
Local lawn and landscaping companies are busy helping homeowners prepare for winter. The most popular service this time of year is winterizing your sprinkler system.
If water is left in your sprinkler lines during the winter months, the co-owner of the Yard Barbers says it can spell trouble.
With the cold coming, the poly pipes in the ground need to be blown out, release the water. Otherwise, over winter, they'll freeze, crack, and cause thousands in damage come spring when you need to repair them.
The Yard Barbers will wrap up sprinkler blowouts by the end of October in an attempt to avoid the major freezes.
That's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get another check of your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
All right, a check of your weekend forecast. First, let's visit about the wind outlook. You can see our wind numbers today. Not over the top, a little breezy though. Watertown, we're probably pushing at least 15 to 25 this afternoon. Sioux Falls, 10 to 20. It looks like tonight we'll continue that southerly breeze. And that, by the way, is going to tap into just a little bit more of a depth of humidity in the air across Nebraska. So that low-level deck of clouds will move in. Maybe we squeeze out a couple of sprinkles out of that, especially our viewers in northwest Iowa, southwest Minnesota here late tonight and early on Saturday. will keep the clouds going. Sioux Falls tomorrow, that's a big limiter on temperatures. Not bad at all. It's around 60 for a high, but just keep that in mind. Where we have more sunshine, Rapid City will be back at least in the mid-70s. Everybody will have a south wind tomorrow, generally speaking about 15 to 25 in the afternoon. Speaking of wind, though, we're going to crank things up a few more notches here on Sunday. Take a look at that. You've got a belt of wind running from north central Nebraska right up to Aberdeen and Mobridge. That'll be a solid zone of 20 to 40. Sioux Falls will start picking up some of the stronger gusts in the afternoon. And then on Monday, it's interesting because this frontal system is slowing down just a little bit. So we're going to have some rain along that feature. But just as we pick on the wind, you can see south winds ahead of the feature, northwest winds behind the front, and then that'll sweep through into Tuesday, and then we'll pick up more of a northwesterly wind by that point. Here is a closer look now at Futurecast as we pick up the details for the rest of the day. Today, we're looking at 60-degree weather, again, pretty common. Folks in Rapid City, close to 70. Let's watch those clouds. Northwest Iowa, see that little bit of almost a little light rain here. It's worthy of at least some sprinkles at this point. And then tomorrow during the day, you can see a difference there when you go east of the James Valley. Clouds are a little thicker, so that keeps those numbers down compared to Pierre and Phillip and Rapid City, where it'll likely be in the 70s tomorrow. Here's Sunday, a lot more clouds out there. Not necessarily a lot of rain yet, though. I think that wind will take over. Here comes the rain Sunday night, southwest South Dakota. Monday morning, we're looking at Pierre and Mobridge, and then Monday afternoon, Sioux Falls and our East River counties start to pick up a little better shot at some rain with this system. We'll have some more details to add to the forecast as we get closer, but that is by far and away our best chance of rain. Our temperatures will cool off behind that system next week, but when we say cool off, we're still talking near normal, maybe just a hair below average, but lows in the 30s next week after that front moves through. Aberdeen, the Northeast, 64 for tomorrow, 63 on Sunday. Let's keep in mind all that wind that's coming in on Sunday, then the rain chance that follows Sunday night, Monday. That'll be picked up in our Pierre forecast easily Sunday night and into Monday morning. So we're going to continue to emphasize that. And I think Rapid City, too, the front will produce at least a little rain. The odds are not as high, but it is there. High of 57 Monday. Check out more details at KELOLAND.com.